Hello, wonderful attendees. A very warm welcome to all of you in lovely professional university Edu-Webinars. My name is Dalvinder Kaur and I'm your host for today's webinar. As I can see, people are still joining, so let's wait for a few more minutes so that everyone can join. Till then, let me take you all on a virtual tour of our beautiful university. So here it is.
Finishes at 90 meters, 23.
Let's talk about the ball response. Thanks everyone for watching this video. Especially we'll take the C option, C answer. Is this video real or AI? This video is absolutely real video. No AI is harmed in making this. So the people who want to see this video again, I'll share the link in the chat box later in 2-3 minutes. So as I can see, everyone has joined. So let's dive into today's topic, that is the difference between applying now versus later. See how timings can shape your admission benefits. Before we proceed further, allow me to introduce the expert of the day, Dr. Maninder Singh, Associate Professor and Assistant Dean, at Mittal School of Business at lovely professional university. Before we proceed further in today's session, I would like to request everyone for any question you can write in the chat box or in the Q&A box, and same will be addressed from my side in the end of this webinar. Now I'm going to hand over the session to our expert, Dr. Maninder Singh, and it would be an absolute delight to listen from. Over to you, Dr. Maninder Singh.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you. I'm just sharing my screen. Just a moment. Yes, good afternoon, one and all present. I'll be just discussing about if you are applying now and then if you apply thinking that I can apply later, searching over some universities, what benefits you may not get. I'll be discussing about that. Briefly going to that, I'll just explain you about few of the things that what LP Nest is about and how you will be getting into these opportunities. So LP Nest is a national level test that LP is conducting, and even in LP Nest we are providing scholarships on the basis of LP Nest, although we have it is as a eligibility criteria also. So scholarships are of great values. Up to 11.2 lakhs we have provided study grant also. Study grant means where people are not even joining LP but joining some reputed institutes like IITs or NITs. Then if you go with the timelines, as of now, the LP Nest is going on, and anybody who want to appear in LP Nest, they can apply 3 days prior to the date that on which they want to appear on LP Nest, right? But the last date to take admission is 31st May, as the seats are limited. And if the seats are over, then we don't provide admission in that particular program. For example, if I say B architecture, 120 seats are there, and if you take admission by 31st May, then only the seats, if available, you will be available the seat. But by the timeline, which I said earlier, it was regarding where LP Nest is mandatory as an eligibility part, and here where LP Nest is not mandatory here, and we have divided them into scholarships, work experience, national level tests, sports, cultural, and many more on defense and all. So I'll just shift back and I'll move to the website. And this is a publicly available website. You can also check, that is lpu.in. And all the scholarships are available here. You just have to go to admissions and then you have to go to scholarships. So each and every scholarship mentioned available at LPU is mentioned here. And whatever scholarship you will be gaining, the best thing is that the scholarship will remain throughout your degree. Majority of the universities or colleges, what they do is they provide you scholarship for 1 semester or maximum 1 year. Then they have some cutoff limits that if you score a CGPA of 8, then only the scholarship will continue, and these kind of some conditions are there. But at LPU, if you get any scholarship, let's say 30%, 40% or highest value of scholarship, then the scholarship will remain throughout your degree. If you go for BTech, let's say, so 4-year degree, 4-year scholarship will be same. So scholarships, like if I say BTech, that is a undergraduate program, or a postgraduate program like MBA, the scholarships are based on last qualification as well, like on the basis of 10th, on the basis of 12th. If you are going into graduation, then on the basis of, if you are going into post-graduation, on the basis of graduation as well. What is the criteria is, if I say on the basis of 12th, that means you have to score a minimum of 80% in your 12th overall. And if you get 80 to 89%, there will be a scholarship. 90 to 95, 95 and above, there is a scholarship. Same way on graduation basis also. The graduation is starting from 70%. So if you start from 70%, then your scholarship will be there. Because it is different for program to program, I'm not showing what percent of scholarship you will be getting there. You can contact us for understanding that what percentage of scholarship will be there, but I'll show you that we have divided them into some groups. See here, the brackets. If you are on the basis of 12th, then 80 to 89%, you fall into bracket 4. And likewise, it is increasing as your score is increasing. Same way in graduation, after graduation programs, the bracket starts from 70% and more, and end up at 95% and more. So how the brackets are improving is on the basis of how much percentage of scores you have gained in 12th or in your graduation. So few scholarships I'll just go with, and you will understand that how these scholarships will impact you. The best scholarship that does not vary with the timeline of admission, that is LPU Rise. Why I'm saying that it does not vary with timeline of admission, because this is an elite scholarship which we are providing, and Rise means recognizing India's scholarly excellence. So what we have done into this is we have divided into 3 categories: category A, B, and C. What is category A? Where the students, they have scored a national level ranks on national level tests like JEE Advanced, NEET, or CLAT, or UCEED, NIFD, these kind of exams for different programs. If they have appeared and they have got a national level rank which is at the topmost, they end up into category A. And I'll just explain you with few of the exams that what ranks we are accepting for category A scholarship and what you will be getting in category A scholarship. Same way in category B, if you have got a national level score plus you are also getting an seat there, that is a confirmed seat. Maybe you are not at the top rankers, maybe you are not ranked 10,000 or 15,000, but you have got a rank which end up into a seat at IITs or NITs or maybe in IIMs, and because of that you leave the seat there but you join LPU, you will fall into category B. And the category C is majorly for board toppers, that is for 12th, that is CBSE board or any state board. where 1,000 or more than 1,000 candidates are there. Top 20 rank holders of that board, they will be ending up into category C. So what you will be getting into this? So first is category A. I'll take example of few. Let's say JEE for 12th non-medical. If you end up in JEE advanced, rank is till 15,000. So what you will end up in 100% program fees throughout your degree, no fees of program fees. Additional to that, there will be a residential facility also free. That is your hostel. That will be 4-seater non-AC. If you are nearby to help you, then you can switch to transport fees. You may not take residence. You end up into a transportation fees. That is also free. So same way, if you go into other like NEET or let's say CLAT for this law program. So you end up into top 2,000 ranks. Then in category A, you will end up into same program fees is off and same your residential fees is free, right? But let's say in JEE mains, if you end up in top 35,000 ranks, then the fees is there, that is free, but not the residence. So likewise, it is available, as I have already told you, it's available on website. You can go through different national level test and how you will end up into what category of scholarship. Same way in category B, where I told you, where you end up into some joining letter of some reputed college, but you may not join there and you join LP. So let's say you join, you have a joining letter for IIT, but you didn't join IIT, but you end up into BTech, maybe CAC, mechanical or any at LPU. 100% program fees is waived off, along with the residential fees is waived off, that is 4-seater non-AC. Again, repeating the same transportation if you are not taking the residence. Going on into the last category, that is the category C, where school board toppers are there. And the board toppers, 20 board toppers of any board, it can be state board like Punjab State Board or maybe Telangana State Board or maybe the national boards like CBSE or ICSE. And then you end up into 100% of scholarship, that is for program fee as well as residence or transport fee, that will be free if you join here at LPU. So this does not vary on the last date of admissions, although you have to take admission before the last date of admission, because if there is no seat left, then nothing will be there as a scholarship here. So you have to take the decision prior. You may end up into 100% scholarship in hostel as well as your program fees. Only the thing is you have to take admission by 31st of May, right? Suppose a student has gone for work experience after graduation and then he want to join MBA at LPU. So then we have some additional scholarship for these kind of candidates. If they have worked for more than 2 years, minimum criteria is 2 years. And if they have worked for more than 2 years in some companies which are listed as Forbes 500, Fortune 500 or ET 500, these kind of companies, there is a list available on website. Whatever scholarship you end up into, maybe on graduation base, maybe on LPNS base, additional 20% scholarship will be given to you if you are having a work experience of more than 2 years. But let's say you have more than 2 years, but the companies, they may not end up into this, but the companies are public companies, government companies, or medium scale, medium enterprise, then 10% additional scholarship is there. So whatever scholarship which I'm explaining, these scholarship, again, I'm saying is, will be same throughout your degree. Whatever the scholarship you achieve, you'll be same. I'll show you the LPNS part also, because this is, everybody will be appearing, even if it is not mandatory, then they appear to get some scholarship. So whatever you appear into LPNS, you end up into some score, and that score is divided into some categories. So you end up into category A, that is the highest cutoff of the score, and the highest scholarship will be there. Same way, the category D is the least scholarship that you will be ending up. So as per the programs are divided into different groups. So you start a program which may have a scholarship from 10% also, and end up at a program which has scholarship of 60% also. So suppose you are into a program of group A, so minimum scholarship is 25, then category C will be 35, then 45, and then 60. So again, 31st May, if you take admission, these scholarships will be available. By chance, let's say some seats are vacant after 31st May, then there are chances these scholarships will reduce. So if you calculate throughout your degree, say, assuming that your fees is 1 lakh rupees per semester, and then you have to pay 8 semester fees as BTech. So you get 8 lakh rupees as your program fee. But assume you end up into a scholarship of 50%. That means you end up into 50,000 rupees per this semester, and into 8 you end up into that is 4 lakh rupees. So 4 lakh rupees is fees that will be same throughout your degree. But if you take admission after 31st, subject to the seats are available, then assume the scholarship reduced by 5% also. So even if it reduced by 5%, you multiply by 8, that much loss you will be there at if you take admission beyond the last date of admission, and that too if the seats are there. So I hope this is clear that how this scenario will move on. So this is on the basis of LP Nest. Some more scholarships are there. Some people might be there in sports or maybe in cultural activities. So if they have some bravery awards or some research related activities, or maybe some innovation they have done, some startups they are already working on. So if these kind of scholarships, these kind of already activities that they have already there, then what they can do, they can mail us their certificates or any kind of medals they have. They can have a certificate for that also. They can mail us their certificate on admissions with s@lpu.co.in, and we will verify that. And on verification, we will be explaining you what kind of scholarship you will be gaining on those certificates. And again, repeating, the scholarship will be same throughout your degree. Except this, we have few scholarships like need based. Suppose you may not end up in scholarship on the basis of LP Nest, may not end up in scholarship on the basis of your 12th or graduation, but still we have some scholarships which you can get that is need based. So for example, these are a set of 100 seats we offer to some scholarship on some criteria. The first criteria is EWS, that is economically weaker section. And if you have a family income less than 5 lakh rupees, we have 75 seats for them. And this will be on the basis of need only. Everybody will apply. The mail here is financialaid@lp.co.in. And you apply here with your proofs that this is my family income and you have not got any other scholarship. So you can end up into scholarship on the basis of need based as well. If some people, they might be having a single mother. So single mother child is there, single girl child scholarship is there, seats are limited 5 each. Then some minorities are there, but family income should be less than 8 lakhs. And transgender also 5 seats are there for them. Some non-traditional student means students who may end up some education way back and then they want to start again, maybe after a gap of 5 years or 7 years, then they want to start again. So we have kept some seats for them as well. In all these categories, the scholarship is 30% of the program fees. So again, you can understand that 30% is a huge value. If you don't end up in any other scholarship, then you can end up into this kind of scholarship as well. But again, repeating that you have to apply it on financialaid@lpu.co.in. Some other scholarships are there, like on orphans, people who are orphan or people have certain disability, and those scholarships are also there. And we have a set of scholarship for a set of people. That is, one is Rakshak Saman Anudan, as already mentioned with the name Rakshak means defense forces. So every defense force that is there in India. And if somebody is dependent, like the mother or father is in Army, Navy, Air Force, ITBP, Seema Suraksha Bal, or many more, they will end up into 20% of scholarship, and again throughout your degree. And same way there is Shikshak Saman Anudan. Shikshak, as the word says, it is teachers. So teachers who may be in schools, maybe in colleges, universities, and their wards, they want to study at LPU. Again, they will get around 20% of scholarship. But again, the application is to be done. That is to be on financialaid@lpu.co.in. As you can see, it is already 25th of May and the last date is very near. And if you end up in any of the scholarship where you need to submit some proofs, so you have to submit as soon as possible, because it may take up to 48 hours to 72 hours to verify your documents. So if you submit today, that means we can verify and explain you that what level of scholarship you will be getting. And on that basis, you can make up your mind and make up your decision and take admission till 31st of May. But if you delay this decision, then maybe the 31st May is crossed or the seats are over. So you have to understand the last date, that is the priority, 31st May. And yes, one more thing can be done. Suppose you submit some document, but it is being submitted at the last dates. What you can do, you can take admission And after verifying, and if you get any scholarship, we will apply that scholarship and your fees will be as per what is current fees is going on. So that can also be done. If some people might say that their document is not available, it may take some time. So first they can take admission and then they can submit their proof, and then the scholarship will be applicable to them, right? And we have a loan department as well, and where you can apply for loan as an education loan if somebody want to take that, and through any national or private bank, they can avail that as well. So these are some of the scholarships which I have explained you. And now I'll move on with certain set of things which you should understand. One thing which I have been talking about is that the set of scholarships, it will be limited till 31st of May. Once 31st May is crossed, then the scholarship brackets may reduce. So if 5%, 10% scholarship brackets are reduced, then the impact on your fees will be very much. So if a fees, let's say of MBA, 2,20,000 fees, and you end up into 10% more fees on the basis of joining late, then you can understand the total value of your degree will increase. Okay, so try to take a decision much before 31st May. Try to apply now and end up into an exam by 27th or 28th of May. The result will be after one day your exam. So you end up into result on 29th, on 31st May. You have one day full to make up decision, talk to your parents, and then take an admission by 31st of May. Right? So this, because 3 days prior, you have to apply for LPNS in programs where LPNS is mandatory. So if you apply today, then you will get a examination date on 28th. So that means if you take exam on 28th, that means you have to say you may get a result on 29th, and then you have 2 days. But if you apply tomorrow or day after tomorrow, then what will happen is your exam date will be on 30th or 31st. And obviously the result will be after one day, and the 31st may cross. And both scenarios can happen. The scholarship may reduce, or second thing, the seats may be over in that particular program in which you are interested in. Right? So this is some of the things which I have just shown you as a scholarships. And this is the website, that is lpu.in. On this website, under admissions, left side, there is a part of scholarships, and you can go through any scholarship that is available there. Right? So all these scholarships I have explained you, and any sports scholarships or cultural scholarship, these kind of things, your document should be recent from last 2 years. It should not be that you might have done in 2020 and then you're submitting those. Last 2 years means like 6, so last 2 years is 24 and 25. So your document should be recent from 24 and 25, and then you have to apply that. On the basis of those only you will be ending up into some scholarships, not the prior documents. So you already are aware what is your percentage in that. Your graduation result already till the second last semester you have in your hand. Maybe within this month you will be ending up into the percentage of your graduation as well. And try to give best at LP Nest also, because LP Nest also end up into a scholarship of 60% if you go into LP Nest into a better way. Try to be a good citizen and contribute to the society. And doubt anything that you want to discuss, you can now raise your hand or type a question in chat box. Anything that you want to ask.
So let's take some questions from our attendees. Bhumi is with us. Bhumi is asking, can I know about the details of BTech in Global Tech Immersion Group?
I cannot go into the detail, means I didn't understand what details you want in Global Tech Immersion. Means the curriculum detail or the fees detail?
Okay, let's take the next
If
question.
even if I'll just break out in both the things. If she's asking about curriculum details in Global Immersion, we have each and every semester the student has to visit a city which is based on let's say if they visit Mumbai, that is the financial capital of India, they will learn their share market and regarding how to invest into shares. If they go into Bangalore, that is the IT hub, they will learn about some IT corporate companies there. So similarly, each and every semester they visit into different set of areas which are being in national level and established. And one semester they will go abroad also, and in that abroad maybe in Dubai or Malaysia, and then they will study there also for that particular time period and learn cross-cultural investments. So that is a curriculum for this for global immersion.
I hope we got your answer from our expert. So let's take the Niharika's question. Niharika is asking, so will the same fees which we get according to our entrance test continued for 4 years?
Yes, as I have mentioned in my presentation as well, whatever fees you will be getting after your scholarship at the beginning of the degree, it will be same throughout at the end of the degree. As an example, I've told you, if you say 1 lakh is the fees per semester, you end up into 50% scholarship. So your fees is 50,000. So you have to pay 50,000 for each semester till 8th semester. So it will not vary. It is same throughout your degree.
Thank you so much, Niharika and Bhumi. If you have any questions regarding this, you just write in the chat box and just will definitely answer. And let's go to the Ishad Alam question. Ishad is asking, when I can pay rest fee, last date is?
If you have already taken admission, then we have already published the last date as 31st of May. But if you have not taken admission as of now, then you can pay within 7 to 15 days. And assume that you are taking some loan, then we can extend your date. But on extension, you have to mail us with a documented proof that why you need an extension on feeinfo@lpu.co.in. You just mail, suppose you are taking loan. So you just mail us on feeinfo@lpu.co.in that the loan has not been finalized as of now. So because of that, you need some extension. So on the mail itself, we will reply that what will be your last date of paying the remaining fees.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope you got your answer from our expert, Dr. Maninder Singh. Dr. Maninder, can we take the poll questions now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I dropped one question. The question was, when do you usually prefer to apply for admission? The options were as early as possible, before the deadline, as the last moment, and still undecided. Almost the clicked answer is as early as possible. Could you please discuss about this?
Yes, as in my presentation, I have pointed very clearly that many programs are there which have limited seats. So people have already taken admission in those programs as well. If you are interested in that program, I have taken example of B architecture. The seats are 120. So if seats are full, then we cannot do anything in that because Council of Architecture has given us 120 seats only. So if 120 seats are occupied, then we cannot give you any admission in B architecture. B architecture will be closed. Then you may end up into some other program which may not be interest of yours, right? Second thing, if you apply as early as possible, the scholarships which we are discussing as of now, it will be applicable, and that will be same throughout a degree. After 31st May, suppose some seats are vacant and we open admission for that particular program, but there are chances that the scholarship percentage will reduce. So because of that reduction, the fees will be higher for you as comparatively if you apply right now. So the answer which you have taken is perfectly fine, that you have to apply as early as possible. Because of your wise decision, you may end up into less burden on your parents, this financial statements.
Yeah, let's take the second poll question. The question was, what do you think is the biggest benefit of applying early? The options were better scholarship chances, more program options, less stress, faster confirmation process. And the most clicked answers were that were better scholarship chances and less stress. Just about the better scholarship chances.
The second option was also
No
right.
program difference.
Yeah, no programs, because if you apply here as of now, as I've already told you, we end up till 100% of scholarship. So the highest scholarship slabs are there, which is working on as of now. And maybe by 31st of May, we may not end up with highest of scholarships after 31st May. And second thing, which I have already told you, that is regarding program options. So seats are going on as we are filling up the seats very fast. So if the seats are not there in those programs will be shut down and will not take in further more admission into those programs. So the chances are there when people have interest in certain set of programs, maybe suppose BTech, CSE, AI and ML. So if it is full, that means we'll not take further admission in AI and ML. Then you may end up into some other program, BTech CSE of BTech CSE. So that set of things, if you do now, you end up with more options and the highest scholarship. And obviously the stress part is there, because once you are being taken admission, you are stress free that yes, you have LPU in your bag, and then you can come up at LPU, study, and you end up into a good placement. But right now, if you are not having any admission, you are searching for the things, and then what will happen is everybody is going into same pace. Then other universities are also feeling, we are also feeling, and you may not end up into a good university or college. So try to take the decision as soon as possible, because it will be benefit for you only.
Yeah, thank you so much. Laksh Shukla is with us. Laksh is asking, since my fee is 1,04,000, so this will be applied till all 8 semesters as I have scholarship of 40%.
Yeah, 1,04,000 is after scholarship, which he is already getting. So that fees will be same throughout his degree. Means every semester he has to pay 1,44,000 only. The fees will not be increasing at all. It will be same.
Yeah, thank you so much. I hope Shukla, Laksh Shukla, you got your answer. If you have any question, you just write in the chat. And Mehak is with us. Mehak is asking, please tell me about entrance for MA Psychology.
MA Psychology, in some of the psychology programs, already the seats are over. But yes, MA Psychology, if you want to apply for, you can, my screen is visible already. Yeah. So you just have to go to this page, that is admission, and you have to go for after graduation, regular programs. And you have to find psychology here. Here is psychology and clinical psychology. So you want to go for MA Psychology. You just have to click on MA Psychology and apply from here. This is the admission portal part. You just submit your credentials here, and then you can apply for LPUNEST. The the eligibility is mentioned here, 50%, and there is no LPUNEST mandatory in this. You can take direct admission till 31st of May. But I'll just advise you, appear for LPUNEST also. You can end up into some scholarship on the basis of this. So here the button is there for apply now. You can click on apply now and apply for LPNest. The fees for LPNest is 1,000 rupees. And there are 2 chances of LPNest. First chance for 1,000 rupees. You get a scholarship, good. By chance you say you want to improve the scholarship, you can pay 200 rupees for second chance, and then you can appear for the second chance as well. So this is for MA Psychology.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mehak. I hope you got your answer. So someone is asking, can application timing influence scholarship opportunities and seat availability?
I didn't get the question. Sorry, can you repeat it?
I'm repeating the question, no problem. Can application timing influence scholarship opportunities and seat availability?
Yes, as of now, in the presentation, I have very clearly mentioned that if anybody want to go for LPNS, they have to apply 3 days prior to the test date. So if they're thinking that they want to appear on 28th or 29th, that means they have to apply now. But if they apply on 27th, then they will not get any slot of 28th or 29th. Then they will get slot of 30th or 31st, and which are already as our last date. So if you apply now, then only you will be getting up a slot for test. Test can be appeared in test centers we have throughout our nation, or you can sit up at your home only with your laptop and a smartphone, and you can appear at home remotely proctor test. But thing is, the slots will be available only after 3 days if you apply today. So that will be means if you apply late, then the last date, near last date, you will get a slot, and you may end up into beyond 31st of May.
Yeah, thank you so much. Shahad is asking, when I apply for second chance, appears on LPUNest, then I get only error.
We can get his application number. I can talk to my team and we can call him and get the error removed. You can
I've
just
already
message.
paid 200 rupees for this, and they.
Fine. You can just message your application number. I'll just get that application number, and my team will call you, and we can rectify the error from backend, and then you can proceed for the slot booking.
I hope you got all the information from Dr. Maninder Singh. If anyone, where I want to do that, you just
You
mention.
don't have to do that. Just here in chat only, just type your application number.
Yeah,
You just get that application number, and
yeah, sure.
we'll just give you a call, and we'll get to know what error is there, and we'll get it removed, and then you can apply.
Yeah, later on I'll send the application number of Isha.
Sure.
Don't worry, attendees, don't worry, students. If anyone have any question regarding the admission, they just write on us at admission@lpu.co.in. Dr. Manitha, can you please stop sharing this screen?
Sure.
You just do WhatsApp chat with us. Our WhatsApp number is 985256900. I'm repeating the number. It's 985256900. And once again, thanks to our expert, Dr. Maninder Singh. If anyone wants to access this webinar again, they can visit our website, that is lpu.in, or can be accessed on YouTube. So stay connected with us for future webinars. Until we meet again, the permission of my seniors, I will be signing off this webinar. Take care and goodbye. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you, ma'am.